I will start with a very simple question. Have you ever been bullied? Has anyone forced you or pressured you to do something humiliating that you didn't want to do? Have you ever been spoken to in harsh words that stuck with you throughout life? I was intrigued to see how bullying is prevalent in our society, and which led me to research this issue in depth. Bullying never was or is confined within the walls of middle school or high school. It is very much prevalent in the society through other aspects, and it needs to be stopped for the betterment of the society. Let's start with the reasons that lead people to bullying. A study by Digital Label states that bullies are aggressive due to some stressful situations in their own life, be it in family or in school and other places. Their study included 8,850 people, amongst which 14% agreed that they were bullied at some point in their past and they have bullied someone in their past. 14% is not less. It is about 1,200 people. 66% of that count of people were male. That shows us something. That shows the comparison between how we raise our males and females in the society. Euphoria said that bullying is still a major problem in the middle schools and the high schools. In the high schools, bullies are either from families which are abusive, they were abused, they are harassed, or they are spoiled to a certain level where they think that they need the power, they need to bring the power amongst the people they are envious of. Reasons may sound sympathetic, but that is no reason or no validity to bully. Better behavioral expectations should be put in place by the schools to make sure that students know what's good and what's bad. Coming back to different ways bullying is very prevalent in the society, I would like to bring your attention to something. If I tell you to keep away your phones and be away from the social media for 24 hours, will you be able to do it? That brings me to the topic of relevance. According to the conversation writer Anne John, 13 out of 100 children and numerous young adults under the age of 25 are cyberbullied. And the bigger problem is people who are involved in cyberbullying, be it the victim or the bully, have higher risk of depression and suicidal behaviors. Anti-bullying programs and protocols should be put in place, and the victim should be encouraged to speak up. Professors and teachers in schools and colleges should make sure that the students know how to recognize the sign of bullying and report it. The problem is definitely solvable, and it should start with us. According to Kelly Chester, who is a professor at the University of Hertfordshire in England, said that we have come a long way since bullying was an unavoidable part of our lives. How true is that? It will not only help us to be precautious, but also help others around us. I have friends who have issues with anxiety and stress, and at some point of their life they were bullied, and definitely the effects have lasted longer in their adulthood as well. Bullying has been such a big part of the society, be it physical or be it through any inanimate object. Imagine being in a society where there is nothing called bullying. It is amazing in the imagination, but it will require a lot of work to make it a reality. Coming back to the statistics according to Gail Cengage, 25% of the middle school students are prone to be bullied through making fun of them or getting called names. When we go to high schools, the statistics change a little bit. So for high school students, the students are more prone to getting bullied through being a center of a rumor. Now imagine yourself in their shoes. Imagine being at that age and going through all that, and how it will change your emotional state or perspective for the world. National Library of Science, according to National Library of Science, 72% of young children within the age of 12 to 17 have been victims of cyberbullying within 1 year. To sum it all up, bullying has been very prevalent in the society, and it definitely needs to change. Majority of us have been bullied through some sort or some aspect, including me. And what is important is to change, and change needs to come, and it will come, but it will take time. All change does. And how can we help it? We have to be more precautious about who we let into our social circle, in our social life, be it physically or through an inanimate object or through social media. Measures in school should be taken to make sure that students know what is the expected behavior amongst them and the teachers as well. We hold the power to change the society through our actions, and we should take the actions right now. Thank you.